Not very far down the road from where we're currently situated stands the most beautiful ASCOT stud, and of course it belongs to Rose and Ashley Parker, who have been breeding prolific racehorses for many years and stood the great champion Al Mufti, who's subsequently proven to be a great sire of brood mares. In fact, he's the sire of Bold Saffron, the mother of Bold Silvano, to mention but just one champion that hails from that stud farm. Now, the new kid on the block is a horse called Sail from Seattle, who always produced very precocious horses, and in his very first crop of 3-year-olds he produced a Grade 1 winner with the horse called Elusive Gold, trained by Brett Crawford, victorious in the Grand West Guineas Grade 1 1600 metres run at Kenilworth. Now we're going to take a look at the ASCOT stud draft for 2014. They've got a whole host of very exciting horses, something for everybody, starting off in lot number 27. And we caught up with Ashley Parker, who is the main proprietor, along with his mother Rose, to tell us about the draft for 2014.
Trippy colt out of Sarah's Promise. I bought the mare in foal to Trippy from the Robertson's dispersal sale, which was a good mating, and he's turned out to be a very nice looking horse. He's a really nice scopy Trippy and very good tempered as well. Lot 80, the Captain Al out of Stormy Appeal. She's already a broodmare of 2 stakes winners, and he's a really beautiful colt. Last year's colt sold extremely well. He's come out and run 4th first time out, very green. So there's lots of hope for him, and for a Captain Al, really scopy colt. .378 is a lovely Judd Pot colt, very scopy horse out of Kimber. Is a Chris S mare, who's half sister to two Group 1 winners overseas. And obviously then her daughter is by Selco Kimberland, and that has a sale from Seattle, that's .379. Both extremely good looking colts, you'll see by the footage, and obviously come and have a look at the sales, but they're really scopy horses and will end up being, I think, classic horses. There's a lovely Silvano colt out of a Daniel mare called Maritza, who's had the one horse in England called Eton Rifles after we bought the mare. He's won 10 races, 6 listed races, in Group 2 and Group 3 placed, tough, hard-knocking, pivotal gelding. And this for a Silvano has got lots of quality. .522 is a Captain Al colt out of Princess Magdalena, who's a half sister to Dance's daughter, who obviously, as you all know, won the Durban July from a very good family in England. And also her first foal He was a horse called John Biscuit, who's won 2 races in England and actually quite a decent handicapper there. Bella Sonata is a Silvano filly out of Bella Cantata. Jill bought her across at the December sales, and just after she bought her out, her son Casper Netcher won Group 2, the Gimcrack, and also the German Guineas. So this is a half sister to a dual Group 2 winner in England and Germany. It's a lovely filly, born late but looks a racy filly. .342 is a very big, scopy Fortwood colt out of a Key Danzig mare who's a 2-year-old the other day, won well first time out in Durban, and we have high hopes for him to really do well as well. He's a real typical VAR, strong, racy, sprinting type colt who'll do extremely well. He's out of a half sister to Dane Julia, who won a Group 1 and was re-exported back to Australia.
Summarising your draft, something for everybody?
I think so. You know, look, there's obviously classic horses and there's some speed horses amongst them, but I think it'll go nicely.
You haven't shown all of the horses, but just an invitation for people to come and enjoy that typical East Cape hospitality, and I believe you've teamed up with a good friend and fellow breeder Rennie Price this year.
Yes, Rennie joined us, so we've increased the size of our hospitality area, so come and have a drink and relax, and we can have a chat about the golf or whatever you want.
Elusive Gold is running an absolute cracker up the outside. It's Captain America. Elusive Gold is catching stride for stride to the wire. Very close. I fancy Elusive Gold beats stable companion Captain America on the line. Red Ray back in third.